Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Uncle Nayf and friends. And today joining me is one and only
his best friend.
Jamal.
It's Jamal.
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, Uncle Nayf.
You sound very happy today.
Of course I'm happy.
MashaAllah.
You got your lines right.
Okay, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Well, nice to see you happy, mashallah.
I'm super duper happy.
Good, excellent. So, how are your family?
Yeah, they're good.
They're good, mashallah.
How are yours?
They're very good, mashallah.
Uncle Nayf,
Yes.
do you shampoo your beard?
I do shampoo my beard. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you put conditioner in it?
Well, you know what I do? I use something which has the conditioner and the shampoo in it.
Mixed?
I mixed, and then after washing it, I would put oil in it.
Do you like blow dry it too?
No, I don't dry it.
Oh,
It just dries automatically by
nice.
itself, naturally.
It's a very nice beard, bro.
Thank you very much, mashallah. Jazakallah khair.
Uncle, sorry.
Or has this, as they say it in Irish. Do you know how they say it? Thank you very much in Ireland.
No, I don't.
Should I tell you?
Please.
They say thank you very much.
Like, without the H.
Without they say thanks a million.
Thanks.
Thanks a million.
Why don't they practice at home?
Though I think
Thanks.
thanks a million.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You know,
Okay.
because we're Muslim, I don't think we should say that word too much.
Well, you could say Jazakallah khair,
Jazakallah khair.
which means may Allah reward you with
Yeah.
goodness.
It's better than thanks anyway.
Well, you can still say
There's no
thanks.
thanks here,
There's
if
no
anybody's
thanks.
listening.
Yes. Okay. So, Jamal, did you know what we're going to talk about today?
No, I don't.
Should I tell you?
Please.
Something very important. It's part of our faith.
Is it one of the pillars?
Is one of the principles, the pillars. And
Which one?
today we are talking about the
Hajj.
third. No,
Salah.
no, we've already done that. Should I tell you?
Tell me.
It is zakah,
Zakah.
charity,
Charity.
which means
Well,
purification.
Why are we talking about that for?
Well, it's something which is very important that, you know,
I
if
mean, Uncle Nayf.
yes,
I don't know if you know, but I'm just a kid.
you're still a kid, but you know you're learning, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have any money.
You don't need to have money in order to give charity, and it has two parts to it.
Are you sure you know what charity means, Uncle
Yes.
Nayf?
Should I tell you?
Go on then, tell
Do
me.
you know what it means?
Well, no, obviously you need money. to
You
give
need money.
charity.
Okay, so that's one. Okay, from
What's that, Uncle Nayf?
that is the time for the prayer.
Oh,
That is for the time for the prayer.
Is it time for Dhuhr?
It is time for Dhuhr indeed.
Oh.
Should we carry on? Let's
Well-
pause it for a second.
Why don't we? Are you going to turn it off?
I'm going to pause it for a second, inshallah.
Well,
So now it
actually,
has said,
I heard you're supposed to say something afterwards.
so you will repeat the adhan every time it is said.
So he just said Allahu Akbar.
And then you will repeat it by saying Allahu Akbar.
So now he's saying Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Yes, and every time it says something which is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah or Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, we can repeat after it.
It sounds very nice, Uncle
It
Nayf.
is very nice, inshallah.
Should we
Okay.
listen to it for a bit?
Well, what you can listen to it is until Hayya al falah, and then I will pause it. Is that okay?
Is it real?
It is real. Nice, isn't it?
MashaAllah.
So when it comes, we say Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah.
So you
Ashhadu
just
anna-
copy what he's saying.
Whatever he's saying, you copy it, and then you will get the reward of it, inshallah. What do you think?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a good idea, inshallah. So,
I think I could say it better than him though.
you think so?
I think mine is better than him.
Have you done the adhan
Yeah,
before?
of course.
Yes?
Yeah.
In your local mosque?
No, at home, like,
At home?
I've done it in Mecca too.
That is, what?
Yeah.
You led it in Makkah?
No, I did it in Mecca too.
You did it in Makkah?
Yeah.
How did you find it?
I did it in my dreams.
Did they allow you to come into the Makkah? Oh yes, of course, you are normally there, isn't it?
In my dreams.
In your dreams, mashallah. That's very, very good,
I
you
did
know
it.
that. That's very good. Okay, now you know this part which says,
You know, they call me there.
1 second. You know this part, when it comes Hayya ala salah, Hayya al falah, what do we say?
Hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah.
No, we say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
But you said you're supposed to copy it.
In these two parts, you say something else.
So these are the only two bits where you don't copy it.
Yeah, and I would pause you for a second if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3, just pause. Did you see that? So after saying that, Allahu Akbar comes in. So we say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. ilaha illallah.
Good.
See, I told
Excellent.
you. I told you I could do it.
You can do it. So after the adhan finishes, we do the dua, and that's a long dua, inshallah, we can do. So coming back to the point of charity. Okay. So charity, in Arabic, it's known as zakah. What is it known as?
Zakat.
Zakah. And it means purification. Now there are two types of charities that can be done. This zakah aspect is, as you mentioned, that you need to have money. If you have money and you have saved some money for a year, for one complete year, then at the end of it you would give 2.5% to the poor. And why is it important? Because if you were to give charity, then if everyone would give charity, which is zakah, then there would be no more poor people in the world.
Really?
Did you know that?
I didn't.
So because it is a form of helping other people, it helps, it makes it easy for people to live on their life.
Uncle Nayf,
Yes.
there are poor people in the world.
There are poor people in the world. Of course.
So that means people don't pay the zakah.
They don't pay the zakah. Excellent. You're a very clever boy.
That's a bit
mashallah.
naughty, isn't it?
It is, and this is something that needs to be done. So that is one way of giving charity. But if you don't have money,
I don't have a penny to my name, Uncle
so
Nayf.
do you think there is any other form of charity you can do? Do you think?
Maybe like an IOU.
IOU, should I tell you?
Yeah, tell
Should
me.
I say? So then the other form of charity is, for example, when you're walking to your school and you see a stone on the road. If you move it, that's charity.
What if I kick it?
You could kick it, not harming yourself and not harming other people, and it goes on the side, so it is off the road.
So what, you get a reward for that?
You get reward for that. Why? Because you are thinking that you don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Really?
Yeah, you get charity. That's another form, and that's known as sadaqah, which is charity as well, because it has different meanings. You could also do is when you look at your parents and you smile out of goodness.
Is that only to your parents then?
No, you can do it, smile to other people, and you would also get charity. And
So
that is
literally,
yes,
if I was to walk around
yes,
and just have a smile on my face all the time,
all the time.
I'd be
You
getting
will
reward
get the reward
all the time.
All the time you will be getting the reward.
So why don't people smile more?
Well, that's the question that we need to ask them.
Especially people like you, Uncle Nayf. You know, people with big beards and stuff.
I smile, right? I smile.
Yeah, I'm saying like lots of others.
Lots of other people that have beards
They
probably.
always have a frown.
Sometimes, yes, and
They
that's
always look sad.
yeah, and that should not be done.
Like their beard is pulling their face down or something, like
Yeah,
it's so
and-
heavy or something.
And that is not right.
That's weird, isn't
That's
it?
weird. They need to smile.
I heard, in fact, you know what my mum said to me the other day?
Go on.
She said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, apparently he always used to smile,
He always used to smile,
have
mashallah.
a smile on his face.
And you know what he also used to do?
What did he do?
When he would speak with someone, he would give his attention to them.
Fully.
Funny.
So he wouldn't be on his phone or something.
No, like how I am doing it, I'm trying to do what he did.
Wow.
Are you liking it?
Of course.
Of course. So there you go. So this is something you can do. So this kind of charity is also there, helping someone. You know, when you have some fruit or some items you bring from the shopping center, from the market, then you can help your parents, and that's also a charity.
Like helping them with the shopping and stuff.
Helping them with the shopping. And there's another thing you could do. So if you are speaking with your friends and they're upset with you, you can go and say sorry. That's also a form of charity. Okay, so that is charity without giving money.
So really,
Yes,
it could be anything.
it could be anything.
Anything that's good.
Anything that is good, as long as you do it with the right intention.
What do you mean intention?
That you are doing it, you're smiling, you're helping, you want Allah to be happy, and that would be considered into charity.
So basically,
It is
I have to think I'm doing this for Allah's sake,
for Allah's sake.
and then I get reward for it.
You would get reward for it. Is that not
Life.
easy?
Yeah, it's good.
And what you can also do with the money aspect, that sometimes if you do have a penny or 2 pennies or 3 pennies or 4 pennies, you can actually make a box, and you can
Like a knife.
Yes.
Have you ever tried to bake a box out of pennies?
I'll tell you one thing. If you were to move slightly back a little bit so I can see you more, that's that is very good, mashallah.
that right?
Yeah, that's very good. So go on the question again.
Have you ever tried to make a box out of pennies?
Have I ever tried to make a box out of pennies? No.
Well, that's what you just said.
Well, I would make a box and I would put the pennies in it.
Like a piggy bank.
They're like a piggy bank.
Like a halal one.
Like a halal one. So what happens that at the end of the
Can you
month...
get halal piggies?
Well, yeah, you can.
Really?
Yes, you can. You can make a box or something. You don't have to eat it or so.
Oh, okay, all right then.
So at the end of the month, what would happen that I would have a certain amount that I can give in charity. So it helps me both
In fact,
sides.
maybe it'd be easier if we just did it with the whole family.
You could. So every day, not every day, every week, you could go to other people.
Like
and
have
say,
a family box.
have a family box. You could give this to some homeless, charities, just charities that help the
Or
people.
maybe if you give it to the mosque.
You could give it to the mosque. You would
Oh.
get the reward.
Yeah,
That's what we can do.
yes, good
Okay.
idea.
Excellent. So there is anything and everything, if we were to do it in the right way, we would get the reward of it. What do you think of that?
It sounds great.
Excellent. So what do we take out from today's session?
Or do you mean like what would I do when I go home?
What would you do when you go home?
Well, should I tell you something else?
Go on.
I heard something else that the Prophet, peace be upon him, should do.
What?
Something about charity and sins.
Yeah, so for example, what happens that when you do charity, when you give sadaqah, when you give something good, then Allah increases your reward. Okay, and if you've done something bad, Allah forgives that. It takes it away. Did you know
So
that?
the more charity you give,
The more charity,
the more sins go away.
the more bad deeds go away, and then you get good reward.
So if I do a sin, I should just smile, isn't
You
it?
go just smile or so, but you should try not to do anything bad.
Yes.
Is that
true.
okay?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Uncle Life, do you know what?
What?
I was born smiling.
You were
Yeah, yeah.
you were born smiling,
Yeah.
mashallah. I think
Yeah. They were
everyone.
about to call me Basim, you know.
Yeah, well,
But I was
called
too beautiful, so they called me Jamil.
Jamil. Who called you Jamil?
Sorry,
by the way?
Jamal even.
Who called you Jamal?
My mom.
Mashallah. Your mum is a very nice person.
Yeah,
Mashallah. Are you nice to her?
of course.
Do you listen to her?
Sometimes.
So there you go. If you start listening to her, that is also charity. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
that's true, actually. I didn't
Now,
think about that, you know.
Do you eat food on time when she asks you to have food on time? No.
If she makes like my favourite.
Well, even if she doesn't, if you were to eat it, that's charity.
Yeah, I
Did
guess
you know
so.
that? And if you
It's
were to,
hard, Uncle Life.
well, you have to do it in order to, if you want to get those good deals.
Uncle Life is like when your wife makes food, you don't like it.
No, I like my wife's food.
No, but sometimes she probably doesn't make nice
No,
food.
I do like my wife's food.
Sometimes.
No.
Maybe sometimes.
I can't
she,
do
like,
that.
burns it.
I need to. I can't do that. I can't say that.
Maybe
I don't.
sometimes she puts too much salt.
I still eat it.
Really?
Boy, you know what? I have to eat
Do
it.
you complain about it?
Some people would know about it. No, that's charity.
Or
you know,
to not complain?
Do not complain. That's also charity. That's sadaqah.
Wow.
Do you understand? And there are many other reasons that I don't
You
complain.
sound like a very good Muslim, Uncle
But
Life.
you know, there are many other reasons that I don't complain. But that's another thing. That's another story. Is that okay?
Yes.
Maybe you will understand when you grow up a little bit more.
No, I understand now.
You understand now. Excellent. So, what do we take out from today?
So if I had to go home now and do 3 things.
Yes. What would you do?
Then I think the first thing
Uh-huh.
would be to maybe set up a family charity box.
Family charity box. Excellent.
So I'll tell everyone to put money in it.
Yes, you can.
And then
Yes.
I'm going to smile at everyone
You would smile. Excellent.
and see if I can help anyone really.
That's what you also can do,
my
inshallah.
brothers or my
bi'idhnillah ta'ala.
sisters or
Excellent. That's
maybe
very
not my
good.
older brother.
You are a
because,
very quick learner, mashallah.
yeah, he's a bit difficult. so.
Excellent. Very good. Jazakumullah khair. And I hope you enjoyed the program.
I did.
Until next time.
Take
we'll see you
care.
soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.